What is up, everyone? We're here with some Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we're here to talk about and look at a review of our first anniversary event. I'm going to kind of talk about the things I liked, the things I didn't like. Feel free to leave down in the comments below. Do you agree with these statements? Do you not? Was there something that you really liked that I didn't mention, or something that you really disliked that I didn't mention? Let's get a conversation going on this. And maybe hopefully we can see some changes for the better for the second anniversary. So first things first, I love that we actually had a first anniversary event. Not all games make it to their first anniversary, so the fact that we even got a first anniversary is awesome. Yes, we're riding on the coattails of the fact of the Final Fantasy VII name, which really makes things, a little bit more popular than the average game that doesn't have that kind of IP to follow. The first anniversary was slightly lackluster. I liked the updates that they did make to the game, the changes that they made to how the game functioned. I thought that was really good. The banners themselves weren't bad. I thought every banner was actually really, really good. I went ham on Aerith's, and I tried to go ham on Tifa's, which in theory I still could, because it's still there. Because I stopped at OB6 with her weapon, if I remember correctly. I remember Aerith's I took to OB10. Yeah, we stopped at OB6. I could push that further. I just don't really see the point with where I'm currently at with it, especially with how many crystals I currently have and, other banners coming. But overall, I thought the banners were fairly good. One thing, speaking of the banners, that I didn't like was they screwed up the stats on the gear, the outfits for Yuffie and Cloud. Instead of them being a percentage based like Tifa's was. So this Bahamut's Whisper, instead of so it was attack stance, command gauge, magic ability damage plus 10%. There's was physical ability damage. This part wasn't working right, so instead they just made it a magic ability or physical ability damage plus 10%. Because it was functioning that way without the command gauge full. I hated that they made the change for theirs, but did not do that for Tifa's. So theirs got a huge boost and Tifa's did not. Actually, I can pull up Cloud's because I've got him. So you can see they changed it to, they did, yeah, physical ability damage plus 10%. That makes this so much stronger because it hits stronger right off the bat. You don't need the command gauge filled to get it to hit harder. So I was kind of disappointed that they didn't make that change for Tifa's as well, considering it was a coding error. And, obviously they could make the change, they just didn't. So I was a little bummed out by that. The ultimate weapons, they're alright. Again, I like that we have these ultimate weapons. I think they were a good idea. I like the fact that the ones you have to go in the banners for are a 2 use versus the quote-unquote free ones are a 1 use. But for them to be ultimate weapons, I don't know. I feel they're slightly just on the weak side. I feel like maybe the damage should be more. Like this one has good stat increases, but the damage is kind of meh for an ultimate weapon. This is the ultimate attack. The free one here for Tifa is just 1,000. P attack increased across all odds mid to mid, im attack mid to mid. It's a free ability at that point, and it adds some stats. I don't necessarily call these true like ultimate weapons. So again, good idea. I just feel like they're not as strong as they could possibly be. The events themselves, the seasonal story, and then the battle towers. Let's kind of jump into those real quick. Story I thought was interesting. It was kind of neat. I need to record the story just for purposes of documentation later. You know, eventually when this game goes bye-bye, it's kind of neat to be able to look back upon these things. So that I wish I would have done with Record Keeper that I didn't. Overall, like, I thought the event was okay. The event story was okay with the White Bahamut. The battle towers, I loved. I love these battle towers. I need to do floor 99 and 100 still. I thought the battle towers were well done. The regular battle towers, I feel like are just hard enough to challenge those that don't really know how to put together builds or are still fairly new without being overbearing. And the brutal one is for straight testing your abilities and your limits. I know people are complaining specifically about B22, which is the one I'm currently stuck on, about it's too hard. They should have made these easier. Guys, these aren't meant to be just, you know, cleared for a reason. The event story, sure, that should be able to be cleared by everybody no matter how weak your account is. The stories of the actual spin-offs of the games, those should be able to be completed regardless of how strong or weak your party are. This is the stuff that is designed to really push people, and because again, this is what gets people to continue, those who spend money, to get them to continue spending money on this game. If anybody can clear the content with ease and not spending a single dollar, that's how you lose your whales. When you start losing your whales, that's when you lose the game. They need money to keep these games going. The whales are what keep these things going. So yeah, some of these are going to be hard. What are you losing out on? Okay, we're losing out on some gems. You're losing out on some mithril and glue. Yeah, sucks. But this is not going to be the end-all, be-all break point at this point. If you're not spending your crystals wisely and getting the things that you need to clear content, then yeah, I mean, okay, you're not going to clear content. So it's kind of that balancing act. You know, we say, you know, when it comes to these polls, you know, pull on what you want to pull on. I mean, whatever makes you happy. But again, if clearing content's what makes you happy, then you better be pulling on stuff that's going to help you clear content, not just because you have to have everything for that character. So again, these are difficult, and I feel like they're supposed to be difficult. They're a challenge. So yeah, I may not get past 22. I don't know. I gotta sit and play with it a little bit more. Overall, I thought these were fine. The gifts we got, the lottery boxes and all that stuff, they were fine. I liked the free draw that we got. I kind of wish we would still get a daily one regardless. I think it's something that they need to eventually add, just get a free daily draw. Again, doesn't have any increased. I know they were doing, like on the event one, they had the you know, on Sundays and Wednesdays you get, you know, 1.5 or 2 times draw, you know, chances. Give us a daily one that doesn't have any changes in the odds regardless of the day. I'm still waiting on one of those, but I feel like the banners that we got, whether the free or the limit banners or the ones that you had to pay to do, I thought they were all fine. Nothing too crazy there. But in the end, overall, I still felt like it was a little on the lackluster side for a first anniversary. I just kind of felt like it was just a slightly better than normal event. You know, usually your anniversaries are where you go all out. Where you can see huge power creep, you know, you get new characters, new abilities. Yeah, we got the new weapons, but you know, new characters, and things that truly start to kind of change the meta of the game. And I don't really feel like we saw that. I don't think we got anything that truly changed the meta of the game. Again, got new things. We got slightly new power creep with the ultimate weapons, but nothing earth-shattering that really changes up how people are going to play the game for the next year. And that's, I think, was the biggest downfall of this first anniversary. We're supposed to be getting Titan, what, in November, I think? November? Titan should have came with this event, or with the first anniversary. We should have gotten a new summon with this anniversary. I know we got the double summon. That should have taken the place of Titan. Put Titan in on the first anniversary, do the double summon post anniversary. But again, like I said, it was a good first anniversary. I just feel like it could have been more. Not asking for, we should have gotten a lot more crystals or a lot more free stuff. I just kind of felt like there should have been more things happening for the first anniversary event. Like I said, it was kind of just it was a glorified regular event with how it was handled. But we got some good stuff that came out of it. I just kind of, like I said, kind of wish for a little bit more. I like that we got a new Chocobo. We got that, was it the Bahamut Chocobo? That was a nice little addition that we got. We should have gotten maybe the Ocean Chocobo. That would have been a great addition to this. We got the, there's the Ocean Chocobo. This is something that's introduced in 9. And obviously we don't see it here, but in 9 we have the Air Chocobos. We're still stuck at B Chocobos. We're a B plus, A plus, S plus. We could have gone to those. So yeah, B plus shouldn't be a thing yet. Yeah. So again, little things that could have been added to give us a little bit more without completely going crazy with the game and making us have to do a lot more stuff. A slight guild update would have been nice, because right now my guild has all the bonuses maxed. So maybe upping those or adding a 5th bonus, I don't know. Something to kind of really just push things slightly forward that can continue after the anniversary, because a lot of stuff we got for the anniversary, as soon as the anniversary is done, that's it. So things that could have helped push us further would have been good too. Again, overall, it was a good anniversary. It could have been much worse, but I feel like it could have been better. So again, let me know down in the comments below, what did you think about the anniversary? Do you feel like it was good enough? Do you feel like we got more than we should have? Do you feel like it could have been more? Do you feel like it was absolute dog crap? Let me know down in the comments. Let's start a conversation there. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, follow along with what we do here. Would love to have you along on the journey that I do with different games, from Final Fantasy through other retro and new games. So we're going to call that here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.